guys, I'm back. You might notice that something's a little different, and I did dye my hair black. I was a little wine drunk when I made the decision to go back to my natural hair, which is black. And after I did it, I think it looks okay, but at the same time, I'm now a little confused. I have, for the past, I don't know, maybe 8 years, always had dyed my hair brown, and then suddenly going back to black hair, I've just been a little style confused, I would say. I think I'm giving like young mom vibes, which I don't really want to give right now because I'm only 26. But to kind of remedy this confusion, I did a little bit of online shopping. So I finally pulled the trigger and bought from this company that has been like following me around everywhere on social media called SEZANE. I've seen them on Instagram, I've seen them on Facebook, Google, whatever. Like, this brand has been following me, and I think their pieces are so cute. They are a French-based company, but they do have standalone stores. There's even one store in San Francisco that you can go check out. And I've been to their physical store a couple times, and I thought they were cute, but they're a little bit on the pricier side, and I also felt like they were a little bit more of a mature looking brand, so I didn't actually buy anything from them yet. But now with my black hair, I'm going through, I don't know, some kind of era of my life, I guess. So I've picked out mainly black pieces, I think, just to go with the black hair, but I've also picked out just one other sweater that I think looks super cozy, super chic, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So let's get started. But before we do, hi, I'm Somidoshoppers. I make videos once a week on luxury and fashion. I have a couple series on my channel. So number one, I have a series about my Hermes journey, so please check that out after if you're interested in that. And then I also think I'm gonna make this into a new series as well. So once a month, I do want to find a brand new brand that I've never bought anything from before, a little bit of an upscale clothing brand, and just pick a few pieces from there, try them on, and tell you guys what I think, so hopefully it might inspire your wardrobes as well. So now let's get started. So the first piece that I picked out is this beautiful mohair / merino wool sweater. So this sweater is called the Paul Louise Beige Chine Claire pullover, and all the links will be down in the description. But how adorable is this? I really like the website on SEZANE because they really do give you a lot of like mod shots of the clothing. So I know that SEZANE is not a company or store that you can just pop into in any kind of city. So it is nice that they really kind of give you an in-depth look on how their pieces might fit. But in this video, I will be giving you a lot more insight on how they fit because I was a little bit surprised about some things. But let's just continue on with this. So I think that the fit and the color are absolutely beautiful. There are two things that I want to kind of nitpick. Number one is the neck hole or the head hole of pretty much all of SEZANE's pieces. I have no idea why they do this, but it's not stretchy. The kind of thread that goes all the way around this hole is taut. Like, if you have a slightly larger head than normal, it might not even be possible to fit your head through this hole. It's kind of insane. I don't exactly know why they do this, but because of that, you may have to size up for certain pieces. So that might mean that it might fit a little looser on the body so you can actually get your head through this head hole. And the second thing is, this fabric is a mixture of merino wool and mohair, and because of that, it's a little bit scratchy. I don't think that it's so crazy to the fact that I wouldn't wear it because I think that the fit is absolutely beautiful, and I will have mod shots at the end. But yeah, I can't get around it. I would wear something like a little camisole underneath just to kind of protect you a little bit from that itchiness. But other than that, it is beautiful. So here's the front. It has this beautiful kind of very muted button detailing on the sleeve, so you can unbutton it if you'd like to roll it up, or you can just keep it closed. And then the back is very simple. I think SEZANE is really great for buying neutral pieces with just like a little bit of an extra detail to give it that extra little piece of charm. I think, like, if I wanted a very basic t-shirt, I'd go to Aritzia and buy something like that, but I would go to SEZANE if I wanted the same kind of neutral, but with just a tiny little bit of flair if you looked closely enough. So yeah, I definitely love the piece. Again, I have those two gripes about the kind of itchiness of the fabric and the head hole, but thankfully this does fit me, and I think I like it enough to definitely keep it. I got it in the size extra small, so I do think that SEZANE runs true to size. I believe all the pieces that I got were in an extra small. I'll be going through them and double checking. But like I said, because of that tightness up here, like you can see, I can't stretch it any more than this, and that's about the size of my head. You might have to size up just for that reason. So when I wear these, for example, when I was just trying these on, I had already put my makeup on. Definitely you'll need to wear one of those face bags or anything, because there's no getting this on without it rubbing all over your face. So we just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is the first piece. One other thing I'd like to note the price. So Cezanne is not a cheap brand. It's not a super expensive brand either. It's just very in the middle. So this jumper was $145. So I think that's pretty reasonable for like a wool pullover sweater. And I do think that the quality really speaks for itself. This is very, very well constructed, I believe. There's no loose ends. It's beautiful. It fits really well. It's tailored. And so I do love this piece. So this is the Louise jumper in light beige. You can see that the fit is absolutely adorable. I got this in an extra small as a reminder. It has these beautiful button detailing on the wrist and quite a high neckline. Like I was saying, the head hole is very tight, but it does give this beautiful hugging effect right up here. And so if you wore this with any kind of necklace, you just popped it out like that, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I did mention that it was just a little bit itchy, but it's honestly not that bad. I think that once you wear it for just 5 minutes, you kind of get used to it. But up to you, you can definitely mitigate that with a little cami underneath. And you could even tuck this into the pants and get a little bit more of a fitted look. But this is definitely a beautiful neutral to have in your wardrobe. So next up is 2 black dresses that I bought. The first one is this beautiful 100% merino wool long sleeved mini dress, and it has this mock neck detailing at the very top with this gold button asymmetrical design on the left shoulder. And this, again, you'll have to 100% undo all the buttons to be able to get it on you, but once it's on, it fits beautifully. I'm 5'7" and it's a little bit teetering on the short side, but I don't think I would get dress coded at school if I was wearing it. But yeah, once again, I think that the Cezanne quality is actually so wonderful. And again, like I said, Cezanne is making these really basic pieces. It's also because I chose kind of more basic pieces just because I enjoy having that versatility, being able to mix and match a lot of different pieces in my wardrobe. But I think that if you're looking for anything neutral like this, Cezanne is definitely a place that you can go to check it out. This dress I also got in a extra small, and this one was a little bit more expensive because it is a full dress. It's $195, but again, it is 100% wool, and this is a wonderful piece to have during the fall, I think. I'll show you in the mod shots how I might accessorize it, but I think you could add any number of bags, shoes, whatever, and this can just fit into anybody's wardrobe. So this is gonna definitely be a keeper for me. So this is the Jaelle dress. It is a very straight cut down, long sleeved mini dress, and I think that it is so chic and adorable. It's definitely giving quite luxury vibes. Just wanted to show you this beautiful gold detailing right here, and the mock neck really hugs the neck, so it is so seamless and stunning. The merino wool is actually very thin, so you could definitely wear this in fall. You could even wear this on like a chillier summer night if that's something that's common in your area. But let me just show you a couple ways that I might accessorize this dress, because right now it does look really beautiful, but I prefer a little bit more shape to my clothing. So I'm gonna attach a little belt bag and then also show you a pair of boots that you might wear it with. Sorry, please excuse the mess. I'm currently in the middle of moving, so everything's kind of all over the place, but I did add 2 accessories to this outfit just to elevate it just a little bit. So my first things are my Stuart Weitzman knee-high boots. I only put on one because I was a little lazy, and then I also added this adorable little Chanel belt bag. It's actually a crossbody, but you can also make it into a belt bag. And just by adding these 2 elements, I think it just really elevates it into a more feminine and chic look, and I absolutely love it. I mean, I like a little bit of waist definition, so any belt will really do. But like I said, this outfit can be accessorized in so many different ways because it is just a black neutral. So I think it's perfect for anybody's taste, styles, and outfits. Next up is another black dress because I'm going through my black moment, like I said. But this one is a short sleeved mini dress, and it is 100% cotton and completely ribbed. So if you look at it, Oh my gosh, does this not look like it's for a child? This is kind of crazy. Again, with the whole really tiny neck hole. Like, again, this is a ribbed fabric, but the top lining of this hole is in this like string. So it's not an elastic or anything. It's a full-on string. So I cannot open it any further than this. And once you do go through the effort of putting it onto your head, it does look really beautiful because it's so hugging the neckline, and I think that's why they made that design choice. But it is annoying because my head barely fits into this. So if you had a slightly bigger head than mine, you might not be able to get the extra small if you were a true extra small. But regardless of that fact, I absolutely love this. There's scalloping detail on the neck, as well as a very slight scallop on the sleeves and on the bottom as well. And this just hugs your body because it's a ribbed style. And I think that it can be both casual and dressed up, which I really love. And you'll see in the mods, but I think this might be my favorite piece of what I bought so far. But let me know down in the comments what your favorite piece is. So this dress was $190, so only $5 cheaper than the other dress that I showed you. And once again, it's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive. I think that getting 1 or 2 pieces from SEZANE is definitely something that you should consider when thinking about your full wardrobe. And this is the Charlene dress, and I think this is the star of today's haul. It is just so beautiful, so chic. It really just defines your figure so well without being too tight. It's extremely comfortable because it's really stretchy, and it's just made of 100% cotton. Just want to point out this scallop detailing on the neck, and you can see again with that mock neck detailing where it's just such a perfect fit around the neck because it is so hard to get on. The sleeves also have this tiny little ruching on the sides, and also that's a similar thing that you see at the bottom. This is absolutely lovely. Same as the previous dress, I think you could accessorize it in so many different ways because it's just so neutral. I am 5'7", so you can see that the dress hits a little bit high on me, but it's still just right at my fingertips, so I wouldn't be too worried about it being too short, but it definitely is on the shorter side if you're concerned about that. But yeah, let me know which one your favorite is down below. And then lastly, I just got 4 pieces. The last thing is this black cami that is 100% silk with this beautiful embroidered detailing on the bust line. And this I think is so beautiful. But again, with the sizing, SEZANE is just like really cutting it close. I also got this in, oh, this is a 32, but I think it's pretty equivalent to an extra small, I believe. Yeah, it's a US 0 if you're looking at the French sizing of a 32. It does not have adjustable straps, so it's just this very thin spaghetti strap that you get, and it is quite fitted. So the extra small does fit me fine, I think, but I might have wanted to consider going up to the neck size up, so maybe a US 2 instead of a US 0, because it is just a little bit tight in the bust area, especially if you're a little bit of a bigger chested girl. And also I would say like the armpit to top of this shirt here is cutting it a little tight as well. So for this top, even though it does, I think, run true to size, I think I would recommend sizing up 1 just for a little bit of extra comfort. And everyone say hello to Bori! Say hi! So this top was $90, so I think it is a little bit on the pricier side because it is 100% silk, and it does have this embroidery detail, and the quality I would say is this one is actually fantastic. I've felt a lot of silk tops that are really shiny. This is definitely a little bit more on the matted side, but when you feel it, it just feels thin and it feels very delicate. This feels like you could wear it, throw it in the wash, whatever, maybe not do that all entirely, don't treat it too rough, but it does feel like it is quite durable. So you can definitely get a ton of wear out of this without having to worry about snags, tears, whatnot, and I would definitely recommend having this. So for me, all 4 pieces that I bought from SEZANE are definitely a keep for me. And then lastly is the Palma top. So like I said before, these are non-adjustable straps, so what you see is what you get. And like I said, the top of the fabric is quite close to the armpit, so some people might find that just a little bit uncomfortable. So if that is you, then I would definitely recommend sizing up. I got this in a size 0, but I think I would definitely be very comfortable in a size 2 as well. It has this beautiful, beautiful neckline, kind of going down a little bit without being too low. But also, I'm not wearing a bra right now, and I do feel like it's just a little bit tight up here. So, like I said, for all the other ones, I do recommend true to size, but this one, I would definitely consider getting a size up. And I've just paired it with this beautiful skirt that is going to be featured in my next clothing video. I think that this outfit is just so chic and beautiful and will really make a statement to any event that you wear it at. For context, if I just pull out the cami, it hits right at my hip. So you can just pull it out and wear it out like this to have that casual look. That concludes my try-on review of SEZANE. My conclusions are that I really love this brand. I think that they are definitely worth the money that you're paying for them, and the quality and fit of these are absolutely stunning. So I highly recommend that you check out a couple pieces for yourself. This is going to be the last video that I film in this background because I am moving apartments tomorrow. So thank you for being patient with my video uploading schedule. Once again, I do want to make these kind of clothing review hauls a little bit of a series on my channel where once a month I pick a brand new brand to review, so I hope that you subscribe so you do not miss out on that. And I do have a couple of other clothing reviews coming up very soon because everybody really liked my dresses review, which I'm so glad that you all did. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye!